Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the sixth grade concept of real world ratios and rates. This is standard 6.4b in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 25 of the 2025 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so Liana charges an hourly rate. All right, so that's going to be a clue for us when we're using this word rate here. And based on the data in the table, we're looking for X. How much would Liana charge for 9 hours? Okay, so what we need to be thinking about here is we have your basic input-output table, right? And if we can figure out our rule, that's actually going to give us our rate. So we should know that when we're doing an hourly rate, we are multiplying. Rate implies that we are going to have a multiplication. And so let's think 3 times something is going to get us 6750. 4.5 times something is going to get us 101.25. 5 times something, and it's that same something we're looking for, right? And then 9 times that same something is going to get us X. So I'd rather not divide by a decimal. We can, so let's choose these two, okay? So 3 times something, let's call it G. 3G equals 6750. 3 is my hourly, or 3 is my number of hours. G is my rate, right? The number of dollars I charge per hour. So if I want to figure out how much it is for just 1 hour, right, we can use the properties of equality. And let's go ahead and divide both sides by 3, because then I can take that 6750 and break it up into 3 equal groups. That's what I'm looking for. 6750, basic division, and let's put our decimal point up there at the top. So 3 goes into 6 twice. Bring down just one digit at a time. 3 goes into 7 twice. And that's going to be a 6. 3 goes into 15 5 times, and we do have an extra 0, so let's go ahead and bring this down. All right, 2250 sounds like a normal rate. So I'm thinking my rule here is multiply by 22.5 because my rate is $20.50 an hour. For me to check it, let's multiply that 2250 by this 5, because if that really is a rule, 22.5, it's going to get me 112.50. Okay, so that's 25, that's 10, that's 12, that's 10, that's 11, and then let's bring one digit behind the decimal. All right, so that checks out. And it needs to also work for this 4.5. So I'm just going to treat it like 225 times 45, and I'll bring in the decimals at the end. So that's going to be 5, that's 10, that's 12, 10, that's 11. Now let's go ahead and get rid of those. Second row, that's 20, that's 8, 2 more is 10, 8, 1 more is 9, 5, 2, 1, 2 digits behind the decimal, so I need 2 digits behind the decimal. Okay, so that works. So our rule here is you multiply by $22.50 because that is your rate. Now, we can go ahead and just multiply that by 9. So let's do our 22.5, multiply that by 9, 45, and that's going to be 1822, and that's going to be 1820. So one digit behind the decimal, 202.50. We also could have just figured out, you know what? If it's 67.50 for 3 hours, if you multiply that by 3, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get that same thing. So our answer is B.